Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this review, we take a look at Boss Fight Studios' Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S. This is the 10th anniversary King of Asperity, the Lord of Chaos, if you will. These are one H.A.C.K.S figures, and these are recommended for adult collectors at least 12 years and up. These retail for like $27.99. You can get them through Boss Fight Studios or through their affiliate companies of your choice. These do come in collector-friendly packaging. You can take the card off the back, slide it through the clamshell, and remove all your contents, play with it, do whatever you want with it, display it, put it all back, put it on your wall. You have many options, which is really cool about Boss Fight Studios. Now, there are 3 new 10th anniversary figures. We finally do get the King of Asperity. When I first seen this character, I was on the fence with the gold. I'm not totally sure if I still like it, and the bug eyes on the head sculpt, which we'll take a look at that. But the artwork on here is fantastic with that green emerald type of flame of death, if you will. Very cool. Love it. And then the gold trim represents, obviously this is an anniversary type figure. So let's go and take a look at the back. There's not much to see on the sides and on the front. It's just a card and a clamshell. So the back holds some information that you might be interested in. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now you can see here on the back, you can see that there are 3 figures. We have the King of Asperity, which we are going to be taking a look at. We already took a look at the Knight of Accord and the Knight of Asperity, so don't forget to check out those videos to see if you're interested in these figures. There is a bio on the back, and I will show you that. Of course, the artwork is beautiful. I will try to hold this at a certain place. You can pause it for about a couple seconds, and then I'll show you the other bottom half, and you just have to pause accordingly if you're interested in that whole thing, unless you can see it like this, which is cool. All right, so yeah, that's your packaging. Awesome. Here is a beautiful card art. I do keep my cards. I don't keep the clamshells. I do play with my figures, and I do display them. I have fun with them. You work hard for your money. Enjoy it. You see the gold trim, very nice card stock, worth holding on to. If you collect like your G.I. Joes, you keep file cards, stuff like that. This is a very nice way to keep information, the bio, and enjoy the artwork, if you will. Alright, so now the King of Asperity has been freed from his plastic prison to torment the world. Here he is, and he looks pretty good, I have to admit. I'm still on the fence with the gold. The Knight of Asperity characters are pretty cool. You're trying to build your evil army of knights. You're trying to look for some kind of unison and color and sculpt and stuff. But it's kind of been all over the place with the blacks, the grays, and with that unique color from the 10th anniversary Knight of Asperity guy. And now the king with this really bright gold armor just doesn't give me a fearful feeling, that you would be afraid of this character if he came across you in a battlefield. And also, for some reason, they used the head sculpt for the skull, and then they gave him eyes, and turned out to kind of be like a bug-eyed King of Asperity. It just doesn't work very well for me. Now, I bought the figure because I think he's kind of cool. I wanted to have him part of my collection. You do get these very unique kind of figures. I don't hate it, but I think it could have been, a lot better than what it currently is. So you see that his armor is removable. It kind of just stuck up a little bit there. But so that's your head sculpt for the king there. He does have this kind of face mask type deal. His nose is black. Teeth is sculpted. We have some kind of green emerald there on his forehead. And there's the side. It did have some cracks still on his skull on the back of his head. Down the center. It's like he's been removed and took his brain out, maybe. I don't know. Because you see, it's like somebody just took half off and the other half off and glued it back together. Very unique. So yeah, he has the gold armor. He has some black little studs throughout here. Little spikes. Flared out over. This is the same piece we've seen before with the other offering from the warrior of the Knight of Asperity, I'm sorry. And the gold armor, the black under coat there. There's some black armor here on the top, the gold armor. We have a silver type of band here on his hands. Looks pretty cool. We do have this pinkish, which is, again, really a pinkish color here. The same kind of armor. We have the gold and silver throughout around the waist. So it's pretty decent here. I like the silver and gold. It goes together quite well. But me, I just don't know if I want it for an evil knight, maybe a good knight, the golden knight. That sounds a little better to me. Very cool. It's like this sort of repaint parts from the Knight of Asperity. I'll show you that here in a second. We'll do a comparison. Here's the back of him. All right, the straps that are painted. You see the buckles are painted very nicely. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, because of the way this is, you're not going to put this on a mighty steed unless you either risk damaging plastic stress marks or even removing the side skirts and this pink little piece in his crotch. So, but I like it for the most part, but I just have issues. I mean, the gold looks fantastic. The paint's spot on. Don't get me wrong. It's just a character. That gold armor maybe on a Knight of Accord would have been very nice, like a golden knight. But for the King of Asperity, the King of Death, whatever, it's just a little off-putting. Now, for a quick comparison, you do see that there is some, a lot of the same armor from the other offering. It's pretty cool. You can see how cool the skull is on this one, and you add the bug eyes to that. It's just, more comical than anything else. But it looks pretty much like the same armor, just repainted, obviously. But it's what it is, what it is. I think it's pretty cool, but yeah. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the figure. Take a look at the aesthetics and the paint and everything. It looks very nice. I mean, it's spot on. Articulation-wise, up and down on the head. This is kind of movable. I'd be very careful. Looks like it's only attached there on the center of his forehead. It does rotate side to side. Arms are on a ball peg. They will rotate 360 all the way around, but you got to get past this piece. Single jointed elbows, 90 degrees-ish. Up and down, in and out on the wrist, all the way around. Same for that one. You have some chest articulation, like lower chest, upper ab, side to side, back and forth. Then you have the rotation and movement here at the waist, around. Not for the legs. You're not going to get too much of a split on this guy or sitting because of the armor. We do have double jointed knees. Pretty much the same articulation, I think, as the Knight of Asperity there. This is die cut 360. Feet do pivot down and up, side to side, and all the way around for all your fun feet posing that you want to get into within the limits. Now, with armored characters like this, you're going to have a give and take with articulation and overall aesthetics. But, I think for this guy, it works out pretty decently. Now let's go ahead and start maybe from head to toe on what we get here in accessories. You do get a bit more than the Knight of Asperity there. So you get this alternate head sculpt. So if this head sculpt is bugging you, you have this, which I'm not sure what to think about. You do lose the skull aesthetic and the bug eyes, but you get this unique mask with the silver horns. Just pretty cool. And then have a little bit of silver, maybe breathing holes or spikes, whatever they're going for there. You do get a picture peg, so you don't have to worry about trying to get the peg out of it, which would be a nightmare. But that's pretty cool, nonetheless. Alright, so I went ahead and remove the bug-eyed skull head sculpt. Here's what the alternate head sculpt looks like on the king. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. Does it improve the figure? Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a better head option than the bug-eyed? So we started the bug-eyed for a while, so let's go ahead and just stare at that head sculpt because I think it's pretty cool. On the body issues, I say you just get two alternate hands. They're open hands, so you get one of each side. So we'll get those out of the way. Now, I was going to start taking a look at some of the accessories that he comes with. He does come with the flaming sword. Now, this is pre-attached when you take it out of packaging. Just a handle. It's a be smaller sword. And I thought maybe this might be removable. Oh, it is removable. It's just stuck on it from the paint. So you can remove the flame effect. Just pretty cool if you wish to do so. You can see they can hold it quite well. I mean, it's decent size. I expect it for it being more medieval, it'd be just a little bit bigger. But maybe it's just a tactical sword. You do get a sword sleeve here. So you can put your sword in. Obviously, you can't put the flame effect inside the piece. But the sword fits relatively snugly. And then it sticks out the top. Can we stick the sword somewhere on his person? I think maybe just on his back might be the only place, which is very difficult because of the way that's made. Don't see no other pegs in the waist. So yeah, it looks like the back is about the only spot. Yeah, so there it is. It's on his back, so it works out pretty decently. That's really pain to get in because of the peg, but it works. Next up, you do get a shield. You can see it's pretty much the same ram's horn from the other figure, but he has like the king crown and emerald green. The gold studs around the shield. Pretty nicely done. And then a black inside with just a little bit of silver there on the buckles. Pretty decent looking shield. And there he is holding that shield. Looks pretty good. He does come with another weapon. It's kind of halberd kind of a weapon. They have the gold and the black throughout. Looks pretty cool. And then you get this golden axe head. Pretty decent. So this is quite long. I mean, the shaft itself is actually almost taller than the figure. Then we just add this like so. And you can get this pretty awesome looking halberd slash long handle axe. Pretty decent. And there you can see that he can hold it pretty nicely. Looks good. The hands are kind of small on the weapon. Same thing with the Asperity there. The thumb is really long enough to wrap around the shaft of that halberd weapon. But pretty cool. So you do get this option. You get this flag or banner. It's the same kind of, from his shield. We have these spikes. The back of it. And then what's really cool about this would be massive if you basically just let me see if I can do this. Take this off. I believe that's how it works. And then you're going to put it on here. And that makes that thing huge compared to the characters. So let's see if I can back up and hold this at the same time. And that's quite large. So yeah, looks pretty decent. Fit in a hole, but it takes away from the length though. That's pretty awesome. Nonetheless, pretty cool looking banner. And then the last thing you get is a stand, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S stand with some pegs. Pretty decent. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I got for this. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And we'll see you in the next review.